Good, happy Wednesday afternoon, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to this Wednesday afternoon news update right here on the Riley King Radio Network. Let's begin this news update right now. First up, immune compromised now qualify for COVID-19 boosters. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Google Career Certificates provide online training for in-demand jobs. Train for jobs in IT support, project management, data analytics, user experience design, and more. Put your skills to work with a Google Career Certificate.
Doctors say if you are immunocompromised, you likely qualify for a booster shot right now and should talk to your doctor. Pfizer submitted its data, Moderna will soon, and at the end of next week, the FDA will review booster information, like a study out of Israel, which also vaccinated its senior population in January and February.
The Israeli data says at about 5 months it's just waning. There are more recent studies with the Moderna that says at about 6 months it's still working pretty well, up past the 90% efficiency level. So that's what the FDA is going to consider.
Right now, boosters are being considered about 8 months after the second Pfizer or Moderna shot. Johnson & Johnson was not introduced in New Hampshire until April and May, so does not fit in that window yet. That means the first groups to get the vaccine, seniors and healthcare workers, could get the booster shots first.
I suspect that you will see a prioritization for boosters of those that are either 65 and older or 75 and older, those residing in long-term care. And because any illness, even mild illness, has a big impact on our healthcare workforce, they may also be at the front of the line for the boosters.
The booster is a single shot, same maker and dose as your first 2 shots. And again, if you have a weakened immune system, talk to your doctor now about getting a booster at any of the 500 locations now giving out vaccines in New Hampshire. Live in the studio tonight, Gene Mackin, WMUR News 9.
Okay, there you go on that video and that report. New Hampshire crews assisting in hard-hit areas of Louisiana. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
This is just some of the damage in Louisiana that crews from New Hampshire are working to fix.
Really, the damage is unlike anything I've ever experienced.
Tom Davis from Gilmanton is among more than 100 crews from Eversource's 3 New England states, now helping in Raceland, Louisiana. The small community about 45 miles southwest of New Orleans is one of the state's hardest hit.
The lines, major circuits down, every pole broken for a long ways. There might be 1 or 2 standing, but most of them are broken.
Davis says there are more than 14,000 power poles broken in that area alone. That's more than Hurricane Katrina, when about 12,000 poles were down across the entire state. Many of the area's 34,000 homes and businesses are still without power in oppressive heat and humidity.
Doing everything we can to get these folks their power. It's going to be a long time for some of the folks in this area because we're really into the rebuild and starting from scratch phase where we're setting new poles, framing them, and running new wire.
And with some homes flattened, many damaged, and power out for days.
There's a lot of gratification to be able to be down here and have the opportunity to help these folks out.
Crews are living in an air-conditioned trailer with showers and a chow hall. They don't know how long they'll be working in Louisiana, but Davis says he's just happy to help.
We are extremely proud and excited.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. 11 people displaced by a Manchester fire on Tuesday. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Tonight, nearly a dozen people displaced after a 2-alarm fire in a 3-story apartment building in Manchester started around 4:15 on Lake Avenue, put out a plume of smoke that could be seen all across the city. It took about 15 minutes to bring it all under control. Everyone got out of the building before firefighters arrived. Firefighters say one of the residents was smoking on a balcony and set that on fire.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. New Hampshire State Police on scene of a serious crash on I-93. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
If you're just joining us, we continue to follow some breaking news out of Manchester. Right now, police are on the scene of a crash on I-93 northbound in Manchester. The DOT says the right 2 lanes are closed and drivers are asked to seek an alternate route, but it looks like cars are getting by.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And that does it for this afternoon news update right here on the Riley King Radio Network. Thank you for tuning in and listening. Have a great rest of your afternoon. See you back here tomorrow with more news updates. Goodbye.